kind, Empire Fight Camp. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you, always.
Tommy the Duke Morrison, one of the most entertaining and electrifying heavyweights in the world. Some say one of the best left hooks in the history of the heavyweight division. The Bronze Bomber, fighting out of Tuscaloosa, Alabama, the former heavyweight champion of the world.
If this fighter knows how to use that reach, this is going to be a shot night.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Kansas City, Missouri, here is the hard-hitting WBO heavyweight champion of the world, Tommy the Duke Morrison. Fighting out of the blue corner, an Olympic bronze medalist from Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
Usually you don't need a weather report for a boxing match, but we certainly... We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Punch, counter punch. Good counter punch. They can't get out of the way of that straight. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? This slugger has a unique mentality, doesn't he, Johnny? He just wants to win by knockout. He says if we go to the scorecards, it's a failure for me.
With sluggers, you cannot let them get into a rhythm because this is how they train. This is how they prepare for fight. This is what they'll do all night. Do not dance their dance. You've got to use speed.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know, hold it right there, and down goes Morrison. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
And Morrison did not handle that punch well. It's been off. Hold that thought. Tommy Morrison, oh no, what's happened? Let's talk about Morrison in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed. Here we go for round 2. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Counter punch caught him clean. You don't want to trade shots. Nice counter shot. Nice stop, but that won't score. Has to be careful for that. Look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
You're right, Todd. What a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can you continue?
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Gotta look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or is it a bit of a mousetrap?
They exchange punches. Didn't land that jab. Nice counter. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Morrison in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet. Can make or break it. There's the bell to start round 3. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good counter punching. Beautiful counter shot. That jab doesn't find a home. That counter shot lands. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Well done with that counter shot. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. When are we going to see a jab from these two? The courage on display here is incredible. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Morrison in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
You know, I've been in...
Here we go to the 4th round. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This is a battle royale between two heavyweight bombers. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. He threw a punch and just got countered. The perfect counter lands. Missed with that jab. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Catch and shoot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. They better start respecting each other's punching power. A straight right just misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Morrison in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
That's it.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Beautiful counter punch. Trying to fight like Roy Jones Jr. now, bouncing on the toes. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
When you have a fighter that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. And in this replay, you can see it. That body punch folded him like a lawn chair.
A shot from the goal.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Hey, those punches add up. Missed him with that uppercut. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Talk about Wilder in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after. Let's start the 6th. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
And he blocks the left uppercut. And they figure out the combination to this save.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Punch has been his best weapon all fight long. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? A perfect counter shot. Talk about Morrison in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the...
There's the bell to start round 7. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
And he scores with the counter. Throws the jab but does not score. Both men step back for just a moment. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
There's a counter shot. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Morrison in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominance, without a doubt, looks...
There's the bell to start round 8. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That jab won't score. Those counter punches have to hurt. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Good idea, but misses with the left hook. You know the scorecard. Whoa, wait a minute! And Morrison did not handle that punch well. No surprise there, a unanimous decision.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, hard lesson. I totally agree.